This is the Normal Nerds Podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff. And where else feel like talk about. I'm your host, Maxwell Cercio.
And I'm your host who thinks that underground tennis is now his new favorite pastime, Davis Pates.
This episode is our weekly anime review, so sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds Podcast. All right, Davis.
Yo.
Another weekly anime review.
Hells yeah, it is.
And it continues to be amazing.
Yep, pretty much. No slowing down on these at all.
It's great. It's fantastic. Yeah. And we got a lot to get to, so let's just hop right into it.
Sounds good.
Let's start with the anime we've been always starting out with, SpyxFamily season.
Still one. Yeah, so it is still rocking SpyxFamily, and this episode was apparently the episode that I didn't even know that I needed. The underground tennis match episode.
Didn't even know you needed it.
Didn't even know I needed it, but now I want there to be an underground tennis circuit out there, so I can bet in it.
Or just a whole anime, underground tennis.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool.
I was thinking, because Haikyuu's so good.
Haikyuu is awesome.
And
Blue Lock is doing great.
Ace of Diamond's great. Sports animes are just better than you think they'd be, right?
Yes, exactly.
And watching them be insanely badass in tennis, I'm like, man, I want this as a full anime.
I know. I want it as an anime for today with today's animation. I know there's an old one out there called Prince of Tennis. I used to watch it on Toonami when I was getting into anime and stuff, and it was cool. It was very cool. But, yeah, it's just old now.
Yeah, it's old.
And the kid was, the main character wasn't likable.
I've never watched it.
He was like the he was the tennis genius guy, but he had like no emotions. He was like the edgy Sasuke character almost.
They didn't have a Naruto to balance him out.
Pretty much, no. He was just like the all-star and like going for, he had to climb still a bit to like get over some of stuff, but he was like that prodigy.
Is there a duo in Blue Lock?
Was there a duo in Blue Lock? Sorta. We'll see if one emerges right now. Right now it's the whole team. Cool. Not unlike Haikyuu. I mean, Haikyuu has their Naruto Sasuke character. There's not one yet. There are like pairings and stuff, but there's nothing that concrete. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if there will be in this show. I actually don't even know if we need one in this show. It's kind of wild. Okay. Yeah, you have to watch it.
So yeah, it was a pretty sweet time spent. It's Nightfall and Twilight. Yes. Which Nightfall, my God, what a phenomenal character.
A+ character.
Yes.
A+ character.
Still does not hold candle to Yor.
No, Yor is canyons ahead of her, I would say.
Yes.
It's incredibly
Wish we got to see Yor play tennis because it would have been fucking hilarious.
Yeah, she would have killed people.
Yeah, she would have killed people. It would have been hilarious. However, I could see Nightfall being better at tennis just because she has more technical skills. Yor would just be fucking...
Here's my thing. I think Yor could adapt in the...
Yeah.
She may not know the rules of tennis, but she could adapt immediately.
Yeah, she's better than Nightfall.
And then her power... Yeah, and then the power she wields will be just way more than Nightfall. But it was great. It was... So the whole concept of the episode is that we are going... That, Nightfall and Twilight are on this mission together because... They have to be, because Twilight. They need to waste more of Twilight's time. They put him on the most important mission in the world and still give him other crap endlessly.
Yeah. This mission is super important.
Apparently. It is super. Yes, it is very important.
It's the documents that could send the war off into another thing.
I know.
That's probably hidden in a painting. One of my things though that I loved about this was, you said it, and it's so accurate. Out of all the anime we've watched of nefarious people having nefarious underground things, the tennis tournament isn't so bad.
No, it's pretty mild actually for those criminal things. It's just kind of illegal betting. that's all it really is, Yeah. And it wasn't really that bad. Yeah. So that was hilarious. Just all the dumb concepts out there. That's the best one they could have brought into that. And the tennis matches were fucking amazing to watch. Just the one where they got the two edgy guys right at the beginning there, where we trained on a mountain for 5 years to go to tennis. Why is it always a mountain anime? I don't know why you gotta be on a mountain and do tennis, but all right. Yeah, annihilated them, and then we had the roid rage guys come out, annihilated.
Insulted Twilight, which
that was such a stupid move. Yep, literally destroyed them.
I love that one where the fans are yelling yeah, you guys suck. She's like, I will remember everybody that insulted Nightfall or Lloyd. Oh, she didn't call him Lloyd. Twilight. I will remember every one of them.
I loved those fans were hilarious too. When they walked in there, one of them said, "I'll bet $100 on them fucking divorcing," or some shit like that. And I was like, "Yes, this is hilarious."
I love the inside of Nightfall's head.
Oh my, it's a wonderland. It's a playground in there.
Yeah.
It's it's a Twilight obsessed playground in there, and it's amazing. Everything she does is just like, he's noticing me. He'll notice me that he'll get married immediately after this one. Now
I'll take over as the wife. Blah, blah, blah. I just love it.
Just the scene when they're getting drugged in that one room, and he grabs her hand, and then she like pulls it away, and she's like, oh darn, I should have held my hand a little longer.
Yeah, it's so
like,
good.
You idiot.
I will say stupid too. So the poison thing was cool. Once again, he's like, how long can you hold your breath for? She's like, 10 minutes at the most. I'm like,
okay, guys.
That's a very long time.
Yep.
But I really liked when they play the guy's kids or whatever.
Yeah.
And at first they showed their rackets because you can amp up rackets. And I was like, these look so fucking dumb. These are going to be so stupid. They were cool as shit.
They were awesome. When he launched the rocket on his, I was like, what the hell? These are awesome. There's no friggin' way to like, this could be of any benefit to you, and then just it's a rocket, and then that whip one was cool.
The whip one was so
animating
cool.
the Wit is so good at animating things. Animating the whip was awesome.
Wit is really good.
Oh my god! So that was sweet, and then just they played enough to work it out of their system, and then they went to town on these kids.
Yeah. And then now like the little squares are dropping, and I love this is a two-parter episode. Which you don't really get a lot of.
Which you don't get a lot of, and I'm actually really pumped for it. I wanted more of this underground tennis racket.
I love how the square goes down, and he's like, Twilight's like, I did notice there was 36 squares here. I didn't know what they were for.
Oh my god, of course. He's noticed everything, my friend.
I'm like, you're
everything.
World's
Greatest Spy.
Shows, SpyxFamily's so good at this, is it shows that not everybody needs to be in it.
Exactly.
We say it all the time, but it needs to be said over and over again. Like, it was just Twilight Nightfall. There's a little Anya, your stuff. I did like your getting jealous.
Oh, that was awesome. Yeah, that was super fun. Oh,
and next
she's doubting
like
herself so much.
Come in contact with each other again, which
yes, let's go. I like how also they're how in the first half of the season we had a volleyball episode, and now we have to have a tennis episode. So maybe a sports episode's their thing.
Was there a volleyball episode?
The volleyball. No, I'm sorry, dodgeball episode. My bad.
I was like, did I miss that one? Jeez.
No, dodgeball.
Yeah, you're a lot of sports.
Yeah,
right
there's sports in this. I think it's great. I think this is such a, I don't know. Yeah, once again, you don't need all the characters in the show, and you can take a much more diverse storyline to it. It's not just about Anya going to school or the family being together. It can be about either one, either or, all that stuff. Although I do really want to see just a night of your assassinating people. Like, I would love to watch that. Cool. I think it'd be great seeing her black dress and just going around killing people, because all it like just it was that one thing where Anya was like, went inside Yora's head, and Yora was trying to give her real advice, but it was about killing people, and she was going around just like everything was just like blurred out because she was stabbed them so gruesomely.
Yeah, that was so great.
That was amazing. I would like to see that.
Yeah, and Anya's in
the ninja outfit. Oh my god, that was great.
I don't know if it's because I'm 30, almost 31 in January.
Old.
I don't know if it's because I'm at the age now where I just find kids cute.
Probably.
That I'm like, Anya has to be the cutest fucking kid in anime history.
Probably.
She is adorable. Like, maybe Hinata was really cute. Yeah, and Naruto. He wasn't cute. He was a punk. He was that kid. You're like, fuck that kid.
Yeah, he was a punk. He was a punk. He was a big
We
punk.
would have been the villagers were like, that kid sucks.
That kid sucks. He's doing graffiti everywhere.
This kid blows.
Can you just chill out for 5 minutes, dude?
We would have been.
We would have not been good friends.
We would have been watching the show, and we were like, I was watching, like, oh, those guys suck.
Yeah, terrible. Just hold the mirror up slowly.
But she's just like the cutest little kid.
Yeah, she is. Well, she's huge in Japan right now too, isn't she?
SpyxFamily is by far the biggest anime in Japan.
Yeah,
right now.
I remember I'm just going through Instagram, and like every time I'll see one of those cons, like they'll like do reels of just like going through everyone's costume, and there's always like 5 Anyas in there, and they get more complex every single time.
And I think we should do our animes of the year and stuff, and openings of the year in January.
Yeah, and characters of the year, and we'll do a whole slate,
because I really want to see, because I think we should fight of the year too, but because I really want to see My Hero still needs like they have a chance for like another big fight, so I just want to see like what their fight's going to be like.
Okay, yeah.
Speaking of My Hero, what a great segue. On my
yeah,
part.
exactly.
Yeah, phenomenal segue. First off, I'm going to say it. Looking at next episode, my anime of the year so far, I am going to rewatch some Demon Slayer because I think it just deserves. I have rewatched that fight a lot.
A lot. Yeah, the Tengenuzzi fight with just the final fight in general. Yeah, I've watched it a billion times.
Also, before we get into My Hero full on, My Hero, Chainsaw Man, and SpyxFamily, all of those openings are in my top 5.
Exactly. Agreed.
So I'm going to have to sit down, really focus on which one I like the most. I don't know if we're getting a little preview here. Should we do Song only or the opening itself?
I personally think, since the way we're doing, I think we have to do the opening itself.
I would agree with that.
I would love to split it into song and whatnot. Maybe we could at some point in the future, but I think because this is an anime, because we're doing anime, it has to be both.
What if we do? I think you're right. Agree. And then, like, we say our favorite opening, and then then just as like a little what's that called? Like bonus, our favorite song.
Yeah, okay, I'm fine with that. Yeah, we can definitely do that.
I really like the rumbling.
Yeah, you do.
Not my favorite opening though. Not my favorite opening. Not even better than the three we're watching now.
Not at all. Yeah, rumbling's even lower on the list, I think, for me.
Yeah, I would put it pretty low. The song is awesome.
The song is great, but actually, but compared to the songs we have now, I'd still put it lower. Yeah.
But
and Demon Slayer was really good too.
Yeah, I'd have to rewatch that one a little bit.
It's really good.
But opening is, but
it's nothing to write home about. It's good, but it's like, I don't know. It's like a generic sports anime opening.
But Overlords was really good.
Overlord was so good.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
I know. It's good. We're adding in a lot of extra content right now. You see. Get a preview. Watch later episodes.
Yeah, watch when we do our animes of the year and whatnot. Yes. But My Hero Academia season
6.
Nice. How great is this show?
Dude, it's fucking amazing.
It's amazing.
There's still I mean, I'm not going to jump the gun yet, but it's probably going to be my anime. It's probably going to be my anime of the year.
The reason I'm saying that is because of preview for next episode.
Which was, what again?
Oh my God, Dobby shows up.
Oh my God, they're still going. They're still going. Yeah, that is what is making this show, other than the fact that it's been amazing so far with the fights and everything, that is what is making it probably going to be anime of the year, is that they have sustained this awesome, epic storyline for over, I don't know what the last episode was, I was literally thinking for several episodes. And just when I thought like they're going to be finally done with it, they're going to keep it going, it looks like, with Dobby.
I know.
We're at least another episode with Dobby's like backstory right now, or at the very least him dumping some fucking bullshit villain philosophy on us. I don't give a fuck. But I think it's going to be awesome the next episode. And that right there is why, like, Demon Slayer, it was really good, but and there's some episodes I hated in that, but there were some slower episodes in there. And, it took a minute to get to, like, you just knew the fight was coming the entire time. You just wanted to get to that. This is just sustained both story, fighting, character development for so long. And for anime, that's really hard to do. They love to shift into, like...
They love to calm down.
Yeah, they love to shift into, like, easier stuff. I don't want to call it easier. Like, a break from, like, the hardcore, intense stuff. And so that's probably what's going to do it at the end. Yeah. I want, obviously, there's wild cards exist out there. SpyxFamily could drop one of the most bombastic episodes ever that could do it. But or Chainsawman honestly could do it too.
We'll get into that too for sure. My Hero Academia is definitely my front runner currently. Once again, I'm going to rewatch Demon Slayer just because it's been a while.
Yeah, it has. It's been close to a year.
I don't want recency bias to take over too much, but all the points we're making are 100% true.
I know, yeah.
It's 10 episodes in, which 10 great episodes.
10 amazing. 10 probably the 10 best episodes we have seen in the series.
Ever? No. The Pain arc in Naruto is...
No, in My Hero.
Oh, My Hero. Oh,
not all of anime.
I was like, no.
Oh my God, you're insane, dude. What?
I was like, isn't like the fucking Marineford arc like 120?
No. This doesn't hold a candle to some of the...
are you saying this best arc in the anime so far? 100% agree.
Yeah, I think 100%. Yeah.
I thought the overall arc, didn't think anything would beat it. Yeah. This is better.
Yeah, this is 100%
And
better.
overall arc was really good.
It was awesome.
And this is better.
This is way better.
But speaking of how great it is, let's talk about the episode. Great episode. This is probably the slowest one yet, but at the same time, incredibly epic.
Yeah, that's saying something. So this was the episode where we finally got the fated battle in the mind. Yep. Because, All for One takes over Shigaraki, gets his hands on Deku, and tries to go after his quirk, and that creates a bridge in their mind, which is awesome, because they're, in essence, in some way, rooted, connected to each other. In essence, they come from the same person, so they're in some way the same quirk. So that was very cool to see that happen in there, and Shigaraki dealing with like trying to suppress All for One's avatar, or Echo, whatever we want. I don't know what they called him in the show, but and having Deku be saved by the previous incarnations, their avatars.
And the first one.
And the first one was so cool. I relish every second we get to see with either his memories or it's this of the first wielder talking to All for One. I relish every single word that comes out of his mouth. He is this kid. I want a full on backstory with this kid. Like, I want to go a good episode where we go back and see his past and see what he's like and how he's a cool kid. I already love him though.
Yeah, you want the let's get the shows of past avatars.
Yeah, I want to see all of them. Yes, that was, and it was incredibly epic to watch, and
it was dope.
It was just the idea of Shigaraki, like, I don't want to do this, really. I want to do my own thing, bitch. Like, if that involves killing Deku, cool, but I don't really want to steal his quirk right now. And All For One is just like, fuck you, nah.
Yeah.
This is my shit. I'm taking it. But they brought up a really, really cool thing that I'd forgotten about. That you cannot forcefully take One For All. Like, they talk about it all the way back to the start of the show and during the Stain arc, where if, like, so you have to ingest, whatever. It has to be willingly transferred, and you have to ingest part of their body. Gross. Yeah. Or blood. Part of the body.
Well, it was Deku style. I'm just doing Deku style.
Oh, yeah.
Deku thing. That was just a really funny scene.
So,
very memorable scene.
Yeah, true. So
eat this.
so we got to see. So they brought that back of that, like, it cannot be taken from you, no matter what happens. Well, All For One says that, like, if he was stronger in Shigaraki, he might have been able to do it. But for the moment, it was a solid safeguard, and I think that was such a good little bit to bring back in, and like just because the moment you touched him, he's all like, oh fuck, shit's going down. This guy, he's losing him, and in reality, we're safe for a little while longer. It's cool. Deku's safe for a little bit longer, and it was great just to have that whole speech between the seventh wielder and the first.
Well, I really, really love. I think I talked about. I can't remember when I was talking about this podcast, but Deku, for some reason, I would like argue is one of the shonen characters I get very, very hyped for.
Yeah,
Naruto and Luffy and all these other ones are Tanjiro. They're amazing, but they're so badass. And Deku is not badass.
This is correct.
And when All For One's like, you pick this kid, this kid's weak. And then the first user's like, no, he's like, so. And Deku like stands up. I was like, let's go, Deku,
so cool,
yeah, so cool.
No, I really enjoy that. Especially, I enjoy when any character gets like gassed up by like essentially mentors in a way. Like, this kid is actually way stronger than you think he is,
and he is.
Yeah. I like how that. I also really like the line of like, we're staying with this kid. Like, he's gonna be pretty much the ultimate user right now. So that was. It's always just good to see stuff like that.
And I have a caveat to that. It's not saying I don't get hyped when like Luffy and Naruto when they do.
Yeah.
I get super hyped, but Deku just like he just gives me this like, you're such a loser. Yeah.
Too good, kid. You're doing good. I like it when you're winning.
Yeah.
So that was great. And then we got to see the epic. Whatever they all turn in their little crystallized forms of light, come together and do a big explosion. That was great.
Yeah, what was with Bakugo having a rainbow spark?
I don't know. That's why I don't think he's dead. I think he unlocked a new portion of his quirk. I think he awakened his quirk in a way.
Yeah, then we did mention that like as he was falling, we noticed like all the wounds are like outside.
Yeah. Away from your vital organs.
Yeah, vital organs. Getting stabbed 17 times.
Exactly. Yeah, it dodged all my vital organs.
What?
It dodged all my vital organs.
I thought you said the midi-chlorians.
Midi-chlorians. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah. Also bullshit, so it's all right.
Yeah, it works too. He's not in Inosuke. He can't just...
I just rearranged my organs. What was the thing with Black Flag? If you get stabbed in the left side, all the vital organs on the right or something like that? Yeah. Or vice versa, whatever.
Yeah, that was Edward's like...
Or our flag means death. That's what it was.
Yeah, Edward's way of surviving.
Stupid.
And then I love I don't remember the main character's name. He's like, I don't think that's how it works.
That's how it works.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? About the anime we're talking about. My Hero Academia. Great, awesome. I loved all that sequence and everything. And then I like cut away to Uravity, and Toga. Yeah, because Toga sees like the Froppy. Alex I work with brought this up to me, and I was actually like, no, but here did. I was like, yeah, dude, Froppy, whatever. And he's like, if you really think about it, it's like she really hasn't been in the show for the last few seasons. Like
True.
And I was like, you're right.
She has not been around.
I was like, I'm a fan of this. Anyways.
Yeah, they only had her in the first season when Deku was also a loser with her.
Yeah.
So
he's not a loser anymore.
Not a loser anymore. So she can go away now.
I hate grape juice more than anything, but he needs to stay.
There needs to be a lightning rod of hate.
Yeah.
And Frothy can't do that.
First of all, I love Uravity, how she just like follows the old woman.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like I get like why she did, but like,
yeah, it makes total sense she's a hero. But like, and Toga killed another woman to get her blood, which is so stupid.
We were talking about this as it was happening, and I was like, the way the show is drawn, it's drawn very like comic-y and whatnot. Yeah. But man, like Toga's like a cold-blooded killer.
She's scary.
Like she could be in Chainsawman.
Exactly. She's scary. She is a freaking serial killer, and she does not get that she is either. No. She just kills and is like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with this.
She loves them.
Yep, so fucking weird.
So much that she wants to be them.
And now she's in a horror house with that. Like now she's pretty much has Uravity in a horror house.
Yeah.
That's not gonna be scary at all. I'm really just hoping Uravity goes nuts and just like lifts the whole building.
Yeah.
That'd be the best way to do it.
That would be sweet.
And yeah, I want her to like fucking. I want her to slam dunk Toga right now, just because Toga's on this thing like well. She's on this philosophical journey right now, and it's like, no, you're evil. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You don't get to have a philosophical journey. You killed the old lady for nothing to get some blood, which you don't need to kill people for. Like you've shown you do not need to kill people to get their blood.
Yeah.
So you stupid serial killer vampire, I hate you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Twice died. I actually liked Twice,
Yeah,
but like, at the end of the day,
what's the other guy's name that we like?
It's Twice, and it's
You can shrink stuff.
oh fucking hell, it's Compress.
I like Compress.
Compress is really cool. I like him too.
Compress is more of a villain than Twice.
Yes, definitely.
But his power's really cool.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Spinner, you're whatever. No one cares about you.
Yeah, no one cares about you. You're
a wannabe...
low key. You're probably gonna leave this soon. You don't want to be here that much anymore.
Yeah, you're a wannabe samurai.
Yeah, exactly. You want to be Stain.
Yeah,
but
great.
Not the right way.
Next episode looks awesome. We already talked about it. Dabi and all this action.
Yes, it's gonna be awesome.
Speaking of Toga, how she should be a Chainsaw Man. Another great song by me. Chainsaw Man.
Gas yourself up quite a bit here.
Chainsaw Man. Another good episode. I actually think last episode was so jaw dropping, and I was like, oh my god. This episode's even better.
I think I'd agree with that. Yeah, it was.
Starts out with a fucking fight.
It does. Starts out with a great fight. It starts out with the Ghost Devil's final last little bit there was pulling Denji's chain, ripcord, whatever, to get him to, which is what we want the entire time. We want to see these two half demon, half devil, half people fight each other. It was great. It was a great fight. I wish Denji would have been more willing to kill people. That would have been better. Because he was the two goons who are evil working for the Gun Devil. It's like free game, and he's like hitting them out of the way, putting his chainsaws away, doing it illegal.
Yeah. Also, what about pussies?
Oh, 100%.
Like come in with guns.
Get out of here.
Let him fight it out.
Yeah, fight the Katana Devil. Come on,
Katana Devil. Fight him.
Yeah.
Terrible name. Terrible name.
Bad name.
Those are katanas.
In this world, apparently they are. To some stupid devil, they are.
Yeah.
No, that was so dumb, and just like. This is the one part. This is the one part that gets me. And I was thinking about this. So back when he fought the Bat Devil, he had no qualm of just chucking a dude in his car at the Bat Devil. Like no qualm about that.
And he's like, "Do you care? Do you think I care if a dude dies?"
Yeah, exactly. So these guys who are clearly evil, and clearly attacked his friends, he's like saving their lives. Like Denji, I like characters with hearts of gold and all that stuff. It's great, but like that's not this show.
Yeah,
that's not this show.
That's not this show.
Denji, you're a rip tear monster. Come on, just go ahead and rip some tear. I think those guys, he should have. Those guys, too much mercy. And then goes as far as to try and use one as a human shield after that. Like that was gonna do anything.
Dude,
and then,
you're part of the Yakuza, dude. Like you know how this freaking goes.
I know exactly. And then he does that cool ninja move thing. Katana does the cool ninja move thing where he just. And then goes behind him and just cuts him in half.
I wish all the time how I could explain a D&D character doing that.
I know.
Because it's the coolest thing in anime history that they added into fights is I think maybe Dragon Ball probably wasn't.
Dragon Ball did it.
Yeah, and then after that, it just every time they do it, you're like, so cool.
I know, it's awesome. Naruto was the best about it. Feel just away.
It was so awesome.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Cuts
and Power ran away.
Oh yeah, Power did run away.
Powers ran away.
I mean,
fair. And then it cuts to, I'm going to steal your little segue there. It cuts to the train where Makima, quote unquote, died.
Which, by the way, this episode solidified me knowing her name.
Oh, yeah? Finally?
I mean...
I said it only a billion times. Miss Makima, Miss Makima, Miss Makima.
And the one girl had the best line ever. This is some bullshit power that Makima definitely has.
Exactly. Which she is legitimately scary.
Yes.
She's actually terrifying. So it was just, I knew immediately that this is going to be a big episode for her when they did the cut, sort of the evil gun guys are cleaning it up, making sure everyone's dead on the train and everything. And you just turn around and she's just there, horror movie style, just appears behind you. And then there's just holes in them afterwards. That's it. Just a perfectly circular hole without it, and their chests are gone.
Really interesting the devil she's part of.
Yeah, because it doesn't look like she paid any, to do that, it looks like she paid no price.
Yeah.
Unless their lives
don't
the
always have to pay a price. Do you?
Yeah, you do, yeah. for when your contract.
What does Aki do when he calls it Fox?
So he talked about it. He had to like give up a patch of his skin the first time he did it, and that's why he had that bandage and everything.
Fingernails flying off. What is this?
I know that thing was so. I hated that.
Yeah.
So
yeah, if you're a longtime listener or watcher of the podcast, you know I have a preference of ladies that I find attractive. The Azulas, the nutbag ladies.
Yeah.
Makima, kidding, go to hell.
she's
She's badass as shit. She's badass as shit. But when we were watching, I was like, I wouldn't even want to talk to her.
No, I agree.
She is creepy to talk to.
She is so scary and just like awkward. And it's like, I don't want to do this. I mean, a lot of credit to the two kids at the end there of like, Miss Makima, we're not working for you, right? Yeah. We're just here to show you where you're going. And then we're going back.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, what a shame. Which means those two are totally going with her.
100%.
Oh my God.
And then her really crazy power, which animated beautifully and disgustingly.
Yes.
Just the way they. Oh man, actually, I love the music. I love the way they did it. I just think it was such a great sequence of events.
Yeah, where she just friggin'. I didn't like how she did it because it was almost like in a way she was crushing the person, which is what she did. Yeah. She crushed them into just blood. It was wild. That has got to be one of the most. I'm not gonna call it broken because the sacrifice for it is insane. Yeah, like it's a human life for a human life, but you can, and I guess with the maybe with the direct eyesight of the crow and the person's name, you can kill them. So it's not that broken, but it is an incredibly powerful, devil contract or ability or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what she is.
I wonder too I want to know if the crows were hers.
I think they had to be,
or if they were like someone else she was working with, or maybe one of the kids.
Maybe.
Like, it seems like honestly, low-key, if the crows just do recon, that's right along. That's not a great power. But combined with her.
I think she has multiple devil contracts because the kids were talking about that. About like, and the kids were talking about I call them kids. The two Scar guys, when they were blindfolded, were talking about how like they specifically said like we're not allowed to know what devil contracts. Yes, on the end that she's supposed to have.
When you're part of the High Council, exactly. Which always a good term. High Council.
High Council. Oh, it was great. That was great. And so and her power is just long range, smash someone into oblivion.
Yeah, that's why I love that girl saying that's like it's a bullshit power. I was like, it is a bullshit power.
It was an incredibly bullshit power. Like holy crap.
And then I don't want to say her name is Kenobi. It's Kenobi.
Sure.
The girl is freaking out like.
Oh yeah.
Some old woman. Or old man.
We're not sure.
Not sure
which one that was.
Sean killed the guy we liked. I'm not going to remember his name because
he's dead.
But Sean killed the guy we like, and then of course we're
gonna be remiss in saying that he went out like a badass.
Oh, he went out.
He got shot in the neck, and then managed to get his forehead in front of what's her name, to shield her from another bullet strike. Sure, to shield her from another bullet strike.
Because it's spelled Konebi, and I want to say Kenobi.
Okay. Well, it's Kenobi. Okay.
I think it's or Konobi or something. Kenobi, whatever. Crying girl.
Yes.
And then she comes on like a wicked badass.
I know.
Which we knew.
We knew it was gonna happen. So everyone out there who was losing their fucking shit about how she was improperly represented in the one episode that she was there, 2 episodes she was there. Shut the fuck up now. Like, there you go. Are you happy? Are you happy she's badass?
Go away, weebs.
Like, that was an utterly irrelevant thing that you did. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, she came in just friggin' ripping. Great, smart too, using Denji as a friggin' human shield. Yeah, that was awesome. I was like, yeah, all right, good. Next,
I liked her ability with the gun.
That was really cool.
Was like, just the way she was like focused and hidden.
That was really cool.
That was cool. And I love how they're like, get the fuck out of here. After like everyone's blowing up and then she comes in, they're like, get the fuck out of here. I like when like the villains are not just like, whatever, we're just leaving. When they're just like, fuck this shit. Shit. This is bad news.
We're in a bad spot right now. Snake girl throwing a snake at her. Oh, I hate her sacrifice. I hate her fingernail sacrifice. It's so gross. Mm-hmm. It's so gross. I know there's grosser things out there, but I don't know. The idea of your fingernails getting ripped off like that.
Now I don't know if it also works on the toenails or not. If not, it's pretty limited on that.
Yes, you only got like 10 tries there maybe.
Grow back that fast.
10 tries, yeah. That's
she must be eating a lot of carrots.
Yeah, there you go. Drinking her drink.
Carrots?
No, isn't it like bone
keratin,
technically?
It's called keratin.
But isn't it like a bone in a way? So you need the calcium for it.
Calcium, sure.
Yeah. So drink a lot of milk. Yep. Get your Ovaltine in, kids. So.
Have you ever had Ovaltine?
No, absolutely not.
I've never had it.
I wasn't born in the 80s.
Yeah, I know. It comes in like a metal can.
I know.
But yeah, freaking great episode. One of the weaker endings.
Yeah.
It's not the weakest ending.
Yeah, we'll see how the show ends. But yeah, the outro was not great.
Gross.
It was very gross, and the song was weak, and this might be the weakest one.
Yeah.
Might be the weakest one. But unfortunately, we don't get a preview still, guys. Chainsaw Man, fix your shit.
Some people don't like to watch previews. You guys are missing out. I feel like that is the one thing anime does a really good job at, of like showing fun things that are gonna happen, but don't give you the whole episode.
Exactly, yeah. And it gets you pumped for next week. But I don't know. Chainsaw Man is really, really, really good, and I really like it.
I really like it.
If My Hero wasn't blowing them out of the water, they'd be contending for probably top right now. We'll see if the next few episodes.
It's still a number 4 for me.
Number 4, really?
Yeah. I like it a lot. I do. And it's sweet action. The only thing is, I just want a little more from the characters.
All right, fair.
I just want a little more from from the characters, just like Denji and stuff. I just want a little more from them, and I think they're going to do it. I think they are going to do it because the show has shown that it has ability. But I think it's one of those. It's the first season.
Like, it is. There's a lot to do in the first. There's a lot to do, and all that stuff. I think it will be. I think we'll get there. I'm real. I don't know. It's one of those.
Wait till the end of the year.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just one of those shows that's like it has me on my like. It has me thinking about it after the show has ended and throughout the week. Like I like the episode before this one. I was thinking about it all last week. Nice. Like I don't know why I liked it so much. I thought it was just so good. Was exactly, yeah. So it has that long term like catch me vibe. Yeah. So that's really good. But who knows? We'll see at the end of the year how it all turns out.
Yeah, we'll see. I think it does have the potential. It really does because like so far these last 2 episodes were.
Oh my god, they were.
I didn't think this episode was going to be like this.
No, I did not. But it was awesome.
That's another thing I think they're doing a really good job at, is just like surprising you.
Yeah, so good.
Great anime. Thank you, Normal Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.